Hey up guys, what is up? It's your boy Sebastian here at Leading Man Attraction, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you my day game journey, because I actually realized that since the start of the channel I haven't actually told you guys where I'm from, how I got into this, why I do this. So I'm a little bit of a mystery to all my subscribers and people watching my videos, so I thought why not share my journey with you guys and potentially motivate you to start doing day game if you're not doing it already, and if you are doing it, to give you that extra boost to help you to see what you can achieve if you continuously try to improve your skills, if you continue to pick up girls, if you continue to go out there, take action and take the right steps to improve your social skills. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Just before I start the video, guys, you can now follow me on Instagram. I'm going to be sharing my personal Instagram with you guys, which I normally have for just family and friends. However, I want us to have a better form of communicating, so you can follow me right now at Sebastian_RJ7, where we can have a better form of communicating. If you've got any questions about coaching, any questions about picking up girls, just DM me on Instagram. I can get back to you very quickly, and it's just a better form of communicating quicker. So when I was thinking about how I was going to go about making this video, I realized that I got to take you back to when I was very young to kind of go over the source of where my social anxiety came from. And that really started when I was 9 years old, when I left Poland and when my parents brought me and my brother to England. You know, we were just kids, we didn't speak any English, and we were in a foreign country, in a new school, in a new environment, and we didn't know anybody. You know, we kind of just decided to move to the UK, you know, my parents did, to give us potentially a better life. And that's where my problems really started when it came to meeting new people, because I became extremely anxious because it was very difficult to actually interact with people, because I didn't know how, because I didn't speak the language, and that was just the way that it was. So it was very difficult to meet friends at the beginning. And then, you know, once I started to learn the language, you know, that social anxiety was still there because of my younger years, and it carried over until I was at university. And after that, at university, first year is when I discovered day game. I think I was on YouTube, I was browsing something, and some of the RSD videos came up. So those were the first guys that I was exposed to. It was RSD Max, RSD Tyler. I saw a few videos of James Tusk a few years back, and I think I saw Street Attraction as well. So those were the first guys that I saw that were doing day game. I saw what they were doing, and I was very, very much inspired by the work that they were doing and the videos that they were sharing with guys. And I could really resonate with the ideas that they were sharing. And you know, when I saw the social freedom that you could get from just going up to strangers, approaching them, meeting them and connecting, really inspired me to actually go out, practice myself and get really, really good. Now, of course, at the beginning I sucked. I was really bad. I was very awkward because, you know, like I said before, I wasn't making any friends, you know, in school. So my social skills were extremely poor. And I had a lot of anxiety when I was going into games. So girls were instantly rejecting me because I was coming off as really kind of awkward, which is a major problem for guys who are doing games. So, you know, if you are getting rejected in the first minute, I'm going to link a video to this one, which is going to go over why you might be getting rejected within the first minute and how you can prevent that from happening in the future. But that was basically what was happening to me for about 2 to 3 months before I was getting some sort of results, you know. So it wasn't a, you know, I got into game and then I was instantly amazing. It took me a long time to kind of minimize the social anxiety, minimize that approach anxiety that stops a lot of guys, and actually get pretty decent at approaching girls. So it was a very long process for me. After that, I really did a lot of research on how to remove approach anxiety with things like rejection therapy, which I'm going to be making a video on very soon, so you guys know what it is. But just to kind of go over it very briefly, it is a challenge or a game, so to speak, where you purposely go out and you try to get rejected, to desensitize yourself to the fear of rejection. So I did that, which really helped me to get over social anxiety and to actually go for what I want. And when I did that, amongst a lot of other exercises to minimize approach anxiety, I became a little bit more free with my day game, with my humor, and with my personality. And that is when I started to see a lot more results. So after about 3 months of just rejection after rejection after rejection, almost every single day, I started to see some results. And then about 6 months after that, so 9 months into day game, I was getting consistent and good results. I had almost no social anxiety, and I really felt very confident, and that came across in my interactions. And of course, at that time, I was a little bit more skinny. As you can see, I bulked up a little bit. I'm still working on getting into the best shape that I can get into. However, I was working out consistently, I was eating healthy, so I looked good, I felt good in my mind, in my body, and I was in a healthy space in my life, which is why I was also getting a lot of results, okay? And day games certainly helped me with doing that. And, not just with girls, I was really getting good at interacting with absolutely everyone. Everything became easier when I got into dating, not just meeting women, not just dating, just, social interactions in general. I wasn't having any anxiety anymore. And I was able to connect with people differently, which is why I encourage everyone to get into dating, just because, it is, one, it's a great experience and you can get a lot of results in your dating life. And two, the skills that you gain, the social freedom, so to speak, you can transfer into other interactions. And then in my final year of university, I finally decided to do a little bit of coaching. So the guys that I was meeting with, we would go out on nights out, we would go to the bar, and they would see me approach a lot of girls and get a lot of results, a lot of numbers. And a lot of the guys were saying, like, how the fuck did you do that? How did you get that confidence? How are you getting these girls to relax? Excuse me, how are you getting these girls to laugh, right? And give you their number? And it was kind of like a foreign thing to them. And these were like attractive dudes, these were like guys in societies like football, American football, and they just weren't getting the same results. And they were kind of just thinking, how the fuck does this guy do it? And the simple thing was that, I started very early, and I pushed through the initial kind of fucking wave of rejections, got over that, and that's how I got better. So I started to give them a few tips when they were, approaching girls, and they started to see results, which brought me great satisfaction, because I was really helping guys to get over approach anxiety and to get better with women. And that is how I kind of got into coaching as well. What I realized was that yes, getting girls is great, but you also need something else. And that something else for me was actually helping guys out to get over social anxiety, get better at social interactions, and to get better at dating. And I discovered it that way. And that is kind of why I decided to make YouTube videos, to help, as many guys as I can to get over approach anxiety, to improve their social skills, to improve their dating lives. And that is how I, got into day game, and that is how I got into coaching. So that is kind of my story. I took you through my childhood real quick, to my university years, to how I got into coaching. Hopefully you found something informational in there that you can use. I highly recommend that you guys go out and approach a lot of girls. If you really are dealing with social anxiety, then this is a continuous process that you're going to have to carry on with, even if there are a lot of rejections. For me, it was 3 months of just rejection after rejection after rejection, no dates whatsoever. And then I finally got a little bit better, and then I started to see real results. It's like with the gym. At the beginning, you go, you lift, you sweat, you're hurting, you're not seeing a lot of results, but if you grind it out, eventually you are going to see those results, and you are going to be very much satisfied with what you see. Thank you for watching this video. If you did like it, if you did enjoy it, then leave a like. I would really appreciate that. Make sure you subscribe. I'm going to be pumping out content for you guys weekly, so more inspiration every single week for you guys, more tips on dating and social interactions. So hit that like, hit that subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, guys.